Let us look at relevant happenings of today. In this video, we will see why Philippines is evacuating several tourists and its citizens. We would also see reshuffle done in the Union Cabinet and its relevant happenings. But first up, to begin with news from India's large state, Rajasthan. Rajasthan government to develop corridor connecting 3 tiger reserves. After the declaration of Ramgarh Vishdhari Sanctuary as the 4th tiger reserve in Rajasthan, the state government has planned to develop a tiger corridor connecting 3 tiger reserves passing through 4 districts, which will be Ranthambore Tiger Reserve in Sawai Madhopur, Sariska Tiger Reserve in Alwar, Mukunda Hills Tiger Reserve in Kota, and Ramgarh Vishadri Tiger Reserve in Bundi. Now let us look at the key details. The Ramgarh Vishdhari Sanctuary in Rajasthan, which is spread across 1071 square kilometer, will be the 4th tiger reserve in the state. According to the tiger census of 2018, the 3 other reserves of Rajasthan are home to 102 big cats. According to the experts, overcrowding of the tigers is a major reason behind this step. We will move on to the next relevant happening now. Government brings Department of Public Enterprises under Union Finance Ministry. Amid the news of an imminent reshuffle in the Union Cabinet, Finance Ministry has been expanded with an addition of the Department of Public Enterprises. It's a nodal entity for the policy formulation for all the central public sector units. The central government has also created a new Ministry of Cooperation for providing a separate legal, administrative and policy framework for strengthening the cooperative movement and to realize the vision of Sahkar Se Samriddhi. It will be interesting to see the impact these changes in governance would create at grassroots level. Now let us see why Philippines is alert over volcano eruption and has evacuated over 14,000 people. Philippine scientists have warned that a volcano to the south of Manila could erupt again anytime soon as toxic gas emissions hit a record high. This has forced thousands of people from vulnerable communities to flee from their homes. Taal volcano has been emitting sulfur dioxide for the past week, creating a haze over the Philippines' capital city Manila and several surrounding provinces, prompting health warnings. Fearing a repeat of the eruption that took place in January 2020, the Philippine authorities have placed certain settlements under lockdown, temporarily preventing residents from returning to their properties. Over 14,000 people have been evacuated from the tourist spots and residents of 5 high-risk villages have been cleared. But is this volcano such a big threat? Well, yes. Because Taal volcano is one of the most active volcanoes, it hits periodically by eruptions and earthquakes due to its location on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a zone of intense seismic activity. All the volcanoes in the Philippines fall under the Ring of Fire. Thus, this reason makes authorities take such big decision of evacuating large mass of people. Advancement of digitalization will now reach our shores. Matsya Setu app, online course mobile app launched for fish farmers. Union Minister for Fisheries and Animal Husbandry Giriraj Singh launched an online course mobile app Matsya Setu for fish farmers. The mobile app has been developed by the ICAR, Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture, Bhubaneswar, with funding support from the National Fisheries Development Board, Hyderabad. The online course also includes better management practices that should be followed to maintain soil and water quality and feeding and health management in aquaculture operations. The modules have been divided into small video chapters for the convenience of the farmers. It also has additional learning materials. After the successful completion of each course module, the farmers will get an auto-generated e-certificate. Farmers can also clear their doubts and get specific advisories from the experts through the app. Moving ahead to next relevant happening, 52nd International Film Festival of India to be held from November 20 in Goa. The poster for the 52nd edition of the International Film Festival of India was released by the Minister of Information and Broadcasting Prakash Javadekar. The upcoming International Film Festival of India is one of the Asia's oldest and India's biggest international film festivals. On the occasion of the birth centenary of the maestro of Indian cinema Satyajit Ray, the Directorate of Film Festivals, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting will pay a tribute through a special retrospective at the IFFI. Also, in recognition of the auteur's legacy, the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award for Excellence in Cinema has also been instituted from this year to be given at the IFFI every year starting this year. Every year, the prestigious festival celebrates some of the finest cinematic works and also showcases a bouquet of best films from India and around the world. So these were the relevant happenings of today. I hope you like this initiative. If you find the video as relevant as the happenings, kindly like, share and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.